pork butt. 5.35 pounds of this. That's in the pan. I'm gonna take some of this here yellow mustard, so it's not all watery in the very end. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. Oh geez, and give it a good rub into the top to use as a binder for the rub. And I'm gonna do this to the whole darned thing, and then oh geez. Now I'm gonna put some of this stuff on there. This is not me, despite the resemblance. This is a different Jake, and we're gonna see how this turns out. So we're gonna apply this liberally to the whole thing. I have to open this more because that's not liberally enough. Let's go for the big guns here. That's a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna do this whole thing and then show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have put a good coat of mustard and a good coat of the dry rub on this entire thing. And then I am just gonna tuck this in the fridge overnight. It is approximately 5 o'clock p.m. I'm probably gonna pop it on the grill at in exactly 12 hours. So it's gonna sit in the fridge until then. I forgot to show you, but I have here a bit of a mop sauce that I made. So in here is some bourbon, some apple cider. I didn't have any apple cider vinegar, so I just did apple cider and then some white vinegar. And then I did the last little bit of maple syrup that I have and some maple sugar instead of brown sugar. And then just a different barbecue rub that I had, just kind of a standard go-to barbecue rub. So I did a first mop of the pork, probably a little bit late. We're about 4 hours in at this point. 223 is our grill temp, so holding right where we want it. And then 126 is where we've got the pork. That's what we're looking at 4 hours. So it's got a good bark forming here. Not quite where I want it yet though. So we're gonna let it go until about 155, 160 and come back and check it. All right, I have hit a stall point at about 145 or so. And I think I'm pretty happy with how this bark looks. It's got a good feel to it. So I'm gonna take it off and put it in some foil and take it from there. What the heck? Why not? Do it. Hit 201 according to our probe. So we are at just over 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours, 12 hours. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this right in here. Let's see what we have. Oh my God, there's just no resistance at all. Just nothing at all. Let's see what my very expensive instant read says. These are the old school ones. You gotta give them a little tip tap, and that's close enough for me, but like really no resistance at all. So now I'm going to move it from there to there. All right, with that in here, I'm just going to peel up this a little bit for two reasons: to have a peek and to just let off some of this steam. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, look at that. Let's just give it a little wiggle. Yeah, buddy. There's a lot of juice in there. I'm going to have to drain some of that out before I go to. I'm going to let this sit for just like 10 minutes, let the steam up, and then I'm going to cover it back up, let it sit for about a half hour. All right, so this has been resting for, I don't even know what time it is. Probably about an hour, if I had to guess. So I'm gonna take some towels off of here. And this had a lot of juice in it, so I'm going to save some of that. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna do this, because we don't need all of that. We can add more later if we so choose. So here's the test. This, if I did it right, should pull right out. And I think we're gonna be okay. Pork bone?
Yeah, I mean, can I?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
You know, there's meat on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you knew that or not. Hey.
Let's do
Oh
this.
God. How hot is this whole thing right now? Like, could I grab this with my hands
Yeah, probably.
and like run away?
Well, I would catch you. I'm that hungry. All right. And now I'm gonna grab this piece right here.
Sweetheart, I mean, I'd yell frisbee, but I don't think you're gonna care at this point.
It's really hot. Great success. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. All right, let's eat.
Yeah, it was delicious.